I was killing it though.
But when Jesse just does the intro, rips.
Unreal.
Okay.
Oof.
I think we got a good audio
is.
check now.
Check. I heard it.
Hi everyone, it's us, How to Kickflip a Horse. We're a sometimes podcast stream that plays RPG games. Usually of the chewier and not crunchier variety. I am the dude talking. My name is Jesse. I'll be playing a character. And I'm joined by...
Tommy, I'm a voice that talks to you.
Nailing it.
I'm Ivan. Hello.
Note to
I
self,
will be
lead
running
people.
the game.
And I'm Paul, intentionally making it awkward.
I mean, you got the easy one
Yeah,
going
that was the
last.
smoothest in. Nailed it. First try.
Well, there was no one else. There was no one else to wait. Yeah.
Perfect.
No notes. Another perfect intro on the books.
A
We
perfect
did.
podcast.
Good job. And cut.
Groovy.
Groovy indeed.
How was everyone's
Yeah.
Halloween?
Spooky.
It was good.
Spooky, scary, or
I got murdered.
It was a
Dang.
huge success.
got murdered
had-
and lived to tell this tale?
Uh-huh.
We actually had trick or treaters this
Murdered
year
on the
3
b-ball
times.
Sick.
3 times the amount of kids
Wow.
as last time.
That's awesome.
It was a total of 6 groups.
Wait, 6 groups but 3 kids?
No, it's 3 times the amount as last year.
Copy. That's great.
But yeah, apparently our neighborhood does not do that.
Yeah, we've never seen anybody, but we also don't have sidewalks.
Yeah, we're in a
Yeah, it would be difficult to trick or treat at your house, Jesse.
Yeah. I think
It-
everybody
it
just drives into
would be-
town.
Sure.
It'd be dangerous. It'd be a risky business.
We had a good amount of people in
That's
our.
great. I love that.
Yeah?
idea.
Yeah. Like, I think what happens is it seems like a well laid out neighborhood. So I think it just draws a lot of outside traffic and everything, which is like, it's funny because like some people will be like, at one point we ran out of candy and somebody would be like, yeah, there used to be less people. I'm like, dude, it's free candy day. Like, I don't fucking care if these kids are from the neighborhood or from outside the, like,
Right.
none of them
Don't
are my
make
fucking
this-
kids.
yeah,
Like,
who
my
gives
kid's
a-
not out there getting, I don't have a kid. There's no free candy for
Yeah.
me. Like, why am I pouring my money into this? And
Right.
but I love it. We played music and had our decorations out, and like, you know, some kid was like in a makeshift costume, like clearly homemade from his, like, probably his parents, and it was Swoop, the bird from the Eagles, and I was like,
shit.
it's the mascot, and I was like, are you Swoop? And he's like, yeah, and I was like, dude, that's sick. And his dad was like, I told you someone was gonna get it. And I was like,
That's
I was
awesome.
like, but it almost
Nice.
came off as Always Sunny cast.
Oh yeah, like Green Man or like the
No,
Pigeon Boys?
the wrestling, yeah.
I'm gonna throw in. We tried. I put it in the Discord what our house looked like.
I'm not going to
Nice.
bring it up on stream. Unless you want me to.
I
Do you
mean,
wanna
it's fine.
stockpile?
My address is not visible there.
Okay, I'll bring it up on stream.
Include the geodata as well, if you could.
It's
don't know
a
how-
screenshot. So yeah, the IDF data is not there, but yeah.
Right, as long as you're cool
Exit.
with it.
Or is that what they want you to
Yeah.
think?
Alright, we're
think
now
that might just
playing
be what they want you to think.
GeoGuessr.
Oh, that would creep me out so much. But I'm sure those people are so amazing.
They really are. That looks great. That looks awesome.
In talking
nailed
to my sister who has kids, they're like, yeah, we're gonna have all of our kids come before dark, and I was like, fuck, no one's gonna see our decorations. They're all lights.
Right.
But no, they all came after dark. So some
Nice.
kid was like, your house looks amazing. And that was one highlight of the night. The other was some kid showed up as Monkey D. Luffy, and I was like, that was my
Yay.
costume last week. And he's like, kind of looked at me like, you also do costumes?
he ripped his costume
Like,
off.
Look at this old nerd.
Yeah, like you're like the adult in the situation. What are you doing in a costume?
It's
I was
like,
You
you're
watch
telling me it never
cartoons,
stops.
loser?
yeah.
Yeah, but never stops.
He beats you up and takes your candy.
Gum steel candy punch.
Amazing.
Yes, sir.
I was a spider this year. I made a couple of spider legs out of some compression socks that Jenna had got, and tied a fishing line around them so that when I moved my real arms, the spider arms would move with them. It was fun. It was one of my better costumes, I'd say.
It was awesome.
And it was just attached to my hoodie, and like no mask or anything. It's just like, what's up? I'm a spider.
That's awesome.
What really sealed the deal for me was when you started attaching empty beer cans to your fake arms.
Oh, yeah, that was really. I don't know who said you should tape a beer can on there, but whoever they were, comedy genius.
Look it up. Comedy. But yeah, your costume was great.
Thank you. Jenna, being the webbed victim, also really sold it.
I think I saw your dad when I was driving out of town the next day.
Oh, that's fun.
Randomly. I wasn't sure enough to try to turn back around and do the whole thing.
Sure.
But I was like, I think that was him.
Just an old man dressed like a time traveler from the way future.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'll ask you
perhaps
more about it
a
off stream maybe, but
a Dayglow marijuana leaf print shirt, rainbow suspenders.
well, I think I recognize his facial hair. It stands out, I think, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Being non-specific.
Sure, just stark white. Yeah, I mean, that's,
was it? Does
I
he
feel
not
like
have a dyed beard? I thought this guy had
He does sometimes.
pink, beard-looking thing.
Sometimes he dyes it.
I think it was him. I don't know. I might have been a crazy dude just seeing somebody. Might have been hopeful spy.
Some other old weirdo.
Right.
Well, speaking of some other old weirdo,
Yeah.
the last time we played this game was January 16th, 2023.
Nice. It's been
It's like yesterday.
a year.
Yep, pretty much just yesterday. But yeah, to give you guys a little refresher, Jesse, you were playing as Private Dancer.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I should say you guys woke up in cryopods. You had stowed away on board the ship Carpathia on your way to the Zalmoxis system to start new lives. Well, that's kind of just what you'd have to be, because this is a sort of a one-way trip type of thing. It's a colony ship.
Yep.
Private Dancer was stuffed into his cryopod as a prank, however.
Unfortunate.
Tommy was playing Hank Ghoul,
All right, man.
for a brighter future on Zalmoxis after having been rejected from a legitimate colony ship. And Paul was playing Hugh Man, the android, looking to escape work and android discrimination. Frontier.
That sounds about right.
Yep. So you guys, let's see if I can remember what happened. My notes were not great on this one, but if I remember correctly, you guys woke up on this dark ship in the pit of this cargo bay, this like loading dock area. You messed around with some cables and stuff that you had found chopped up in various places. You found a toolbox that was partially melted into the ground. And you found a very bright window to the north of where you guys currently are. In fact, I believe all three of you are blinded, if I remember correctly, by said bright blue light.
It's coming through the one room, like maybe a core room or an engine room, or.
I guess I should put you guys on the map that I'm describing, huh?
So, funnily enough, I actually have notes from the session. Like,
oh, sick! You want to read them?
No, they're terrible. But what I do have, we are blind. We are blind for 25 minutes, and then the last bit that I have is we see lights for a lifeboat / escape pod being launched at the bottom door.
Oh, right. Yep. So at least one of you either wasn't blind or you guys had hung out and recovered. But I don't know I don't remember whose icon is whose. I'm gonna assume that this little guy with the glasses is maybe, I don't know, Hank Ghoul. I'm gonna drag him up and show the very bright light.
So
here.
I think the only other.
How's that look on stream?
Toasty.
Toasty.
I see very little. I see this area and nothing south of it.
So that must be Hugh Man.
Yeah, Hank is a blonde, long hair.
Wait, I also saw that area and can control that.
Okay. I see. Okay, so I see. Okay, I see this guy now. I see this guy. I'm not trying to control anybody, but I see him. So if you think, Tommy, you have long hair, that must be you down here.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, my guy's got.
I think I just have them all set.
Private dancer.
I think I just have them all set to everyone can control them.
Oh, that's great.
That's okay. But yeah. So yeah, you guys got blinded by the excruciating light of a nearby blue star out this bay window. It seems to be a lot closer to the ship than stars ought to be.
Mm-hmm.
And so you guys set out to try and course correct, as it were. The ship appears abandoned, derelict, for who knows how long, quite some time. No sign of anyone living or otherwise. And as you guys were heading to this southern door, you heard the familiar sound of a cryopod preparing to launch, or not a cryopod, excuse me, a escape pod preparing to launch.
Right.
There's like sort of a like a klaxon noise and the orange flashing lights. And just as you had opened the southern door, you saw the door on the pod slide shut. You guys down here. Through the door.
Oh. Hold up.
My only other notes that I have were about the actual gameplay, and that was like we're rolling 2d20. You want to roll under whatever stat that is, and then for stress, you want to go over the number that you have. If you fail a stress, you have a panic check. If you're too fucked up on panic, you die. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. I think you only roll 2d20 like the way you do for like advantage or disadvantage. I think a standard roll is just one.
Okay.
I thought I had shared a little cheat sheet in the thing.
I see some.
I can upload it real quick though. But yeah, so what are you guys gonna do? You see the this shit?
The door
Hey,
to the south.
What's that?
We saw the door shut to the south of us right now, to the down of us.
Yeah, like I guess your oh shit. I guess your cone of view isn't quite there, but
yeah, I mean, I'd probably go running to that door and trying to stop whatever's happening.
Sure.
Yeah, I already investigated.
Describe to me how you do that. You notice this, in addition to the flashing lights from the pod, this room is also sort of just bathed in this orangish glow coming from this central apparatus.
Okay.
Well, I would like to come around here. I have computers. Is there a terminal or any kind of access thing that still has power?
Yeah.
Maybe to get like a reading on this thing, or if it's like a globe due to like an error or anything.
Give me 1 second and I will tell you.
Sure.
Not that map. This one. Okay. You have computers. Does anyone have like what's the? I can't remember any of the fucking skills. Sorry, guys. I'm dumb as hell.
No, it's cool.
I got hacking as well.
I would take hacking. I would take. I'm gonna just let you use computers, but I would also take like heavy machinery. I would take maybe mechanical repair. I'd say there's an argument to be made for piloting, seeing as this is an engine. But yeah, go ahead and roll.
If you
military training.
If you have like, I see that some things have a check mark. Ooh, that's a nice burp. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's this seltzer. It's really just bubbling up on me. If it's a check mark, am I like proficient in it? But if it's like, you see how like some are grayed out and some are filled in. I imagine I still have the filled in abilities. I just like, are you just more?
That's how I'm reading that too.
Pretty good question.
I think I think the check mark indicates like a. All that is to say
Actually,
that
you're right.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's just they're just available to me via my prerequisites. I think.
Yeah, I mean, just because the left column on my side, every single one of them is black, and then it's like the ones that would make sense.
Right. Yeah, because like I have hacking checked, but I also have like engineer in my expert field. So I didn't know if I could do like untrained engineering or if I could just do hacking. But I think I can just do hacking. I think what it is like it just on this character sheet, like when you take prereqs, it allows you to like it shows your tree. So like if I were to put a point into engineering, it opens up cybernetic robotics and artificial intelligence. But if I like uncheck it, so yeah, I think I was just wrong about that.
So I mean, I would let you do untrained engineering just as a personal.
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
This guy's usurping the DMC.
4 years of
No. Like in real life, Tommy, sure, you're good to go. You built this.
Most of the roads in Maryland are built. I mean.
But yeah, I have. If I could hack, or if there's a terminal, I will. If this is more like a, know the machine as a user of the machine, I don't think I got it.
I'm gonna do a thing real quick.
Sure.
Sure.
So Hank's got an ex-wife that he's really hoping to impress and meet back, but he knows that this one-way trip is really starting to be a huge miscalculation on his part.
I'm beginning to rethink my engineering pass for you. think about this one-way aspect of this trip.
Yeah, he was like, man, right when I get back, and everyone's like, what are you talking about, man? He's like, when we get back, and they're like, okay, buddy, sure, man. Who did you talk to about signing up?
I think I'm gonna. Are you hacking? Is that still happening?
I think we're still exploring, but we're vamping.
I'm sorry, gotcha.
In the business, we were just going to talk while there's a silence.
Okay.
So, what would you say? How would you?
Just go ahead
I'm
and
just
roll
gonna
it.
start kicking. If
I think. So my research that I just did by doing a biology roll with the check mark and without the check mark leads me to believe that the skills in black are ones that you have access to. And the check mark, I believe, is skills that you will, on your next level up, have the option of increasing because you used them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, cool.
I might be wrong, and I might be thinking of a different thing entirely, but for the sake of moving things along, that's what I'm going to say it is for now. So, give me whatever relevant skill check you would like, Hank.
Well, Hank's gonna get he's gonna get intimate with it and do some hacking. Normal, right? No advantage, disadvantage, just boop.
Regular.
I'm gonna submit this to you. No modifier. Submit. Wait, was there a modifier? Because you're an equivalent of doctor with many years experience. Oh, is that baked in the 15%? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's baked into your target number, I believe.
Okay, so
however, 79. Yeah, 79 doesn't make it. You want to go under your target.
I see.
That is, however, it's not the kind of situation where you can have a catastrophic failure or anything. To you, it just seems like the terminal is in sleep mode. It won't kick on. Like, it's there, but it won't kick on.
I can give it a try with vehicle specialization. Maybe.
Is it a vehicle? Get in there, bud.
I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, it's a spaceship.
I could also close quarters combat it. I mean, what do you think?
Go for it.
Throw some elbows at this guy.
This guy's throwing bows. Is anyone gonna address the escape pod situation?
Isn't that what we're trying to do?
No, we're looking at
I'm kicking the shit out of the door that led to the escape pod.
I was here. Right. Y'all are here. Yeah.
I'm using my military training to try to breach this door.
Has it already departed, or is it departed? Or are we watching it depart?
It seems to be in the process of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I use my jury rigging skills to see if I can find something nearby to wedge the door open while it's being kicked the shit out of? Maybe there's been a small gap that's been opened that I can find something to
get a pipe in there.
Yeah,
I'm totally into that. Roll it.
Normal.
Yeah,
normal, buddy.
Tribute strength. Sure. Yeah. Modifier nothing. Submit.
Ooh, you good, bro.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right, so Private Dancer, you your heart's in the right place. But your foot is no simple levering tool. Okay. However, Hugh, you are able to find a bit of a length of discarded pipe. Who knows what it was originally from? But there's all types of detritus around. I think with your success on jury rigging, you're able at the very least to wedge that in the narrow crack in the airlock door here.
I could put a grenade.
Perhaps. You sure could. Perhaps a strength check of some sort might be relevant to continue this maneuver.
I'm gonna definitely pose that, if nothing else, I'm pushing the pipe into it to some
Yeah.
extent, so that like it cannot close unless like this door is suddenly strong enough to close and crush the pipe. But I'm trying to wedge it open.
So it is already closed, and it is a door meant to keep out the vacuum of space.
Right.
Sure.
So
But I did get a pipe in there, so just saying.
you got the pipe in like the crack between the door
Don't
and the
push it.
floor. It's not like in the jam. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You can get it there. I believe in you.
Can I contribute my strength?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know how.
How do we do that? I mean,
Just roll it.
I guess pick a physical skill, or just hit the strength. That's also cool.
Strength.
and apparently, Private Dancer is strong enough, and I'm not.
Yeah. Private
Sit
Dancer,
on my
you're
hands
like,
before I grab it.
hell yeah. And as you like lever it down, Hugh Man makes a big show of contributing, but is in fact just not really doing much at all.
Kind of like
He actually
loosened
thought
it
he
for
was
you.
supposed to pull it.
no, it's more of like a yes, dummy. Like if you had done this from the start.
Right.
Great. So with that successful strength check, I'll say you are able to get a little space in the door there. The orange lights on the orange lights on the outside wall turn to red from their orange, and the horn sort of changes pitch. It sounds a little more urgent now, and you hear a remarkably familiar voice from under the door, like through the crack, and it's your old drill sergeant.
Ah.
And he says, "Private Dancer, you fuck up if you don't get your hands off of that pole and out of my escape pod. I will skin you like a cat."
Holy shit, that's gonna take a will save.
Yeah, sure. Give me a sanity sanity check.
Sanity, fear, sanity. Okay.
Let me look at the thing real quick.
Emotional trauma under fear.
Yeah, give me a fear.
Cool. Knew I should have picked sanity. This would have never happened with sanity. I missed it.
All right, so you're gonna take a stress.
Yeah. Just one.
Yeah, just add one.
Cool.
And you're also gonna lose your grip on the pipe here.
Oh no.
It's gonna just sort of get pinched back down by the door.
Whack.
And like fly up out of your hands.
Okay, so grenade.
The launch sequence resumes now that the door is sealed.
Does that have a terminal? Could I try to hack that and stop it? But
I don't know. I don't imagine that this device in particular would have like an external control, given that it's meant to be used to flee the ship. There wouldn't be any reason for someone to remain in the ship and launch it. You know?
I mean, just like counterpoint of every
Or the pod, I mean.
sci-fi show where they use the pod to launch a nuke at someone.
Huh. Well,
Sorry.
I'll take. Let's see. I'll take mechanical repair or jury rigging or.
mechanical.
I'd roll again. I'd roll a jury rigging of. Let me try and like work on some like. There's a panel there. There's no like external display or
Sure.
controls, but there's some wires or something.
Yep. I'm into that.
And I fail.
No such luck, I'm afraid. You pull a panel, you cross some wires, and the launch sequence completes. The pod the pod launches and sails off in the opposite direction of the blinding blue star outside.
Damn it.
Oh,
Is that the only
man,
one?
God.
Are there any others?
All you guys take a point of stress.
Oh, man,
I'm stressed.
Fuck yeah. I'm at 6 stress.
Better hope you don't have to make any panic checks.
Better hope.
Wait, do I lose stress?
You can like
I meant
Master
thanks. Stress. Like, have we accumulated any yet? Because it says mine's at 5 right now.
Yeah, I was at 5 as well.
yeah, I believe you guys incurred some from being blinded.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Probably there might have been some other weird shit going on.
Oh, it says starts at 2. Okay, I see now. I see now.
Yeah, we get fucked up.
I thought the panic condition or something starts at 2, and I was like, dang, I'm already at like 6. But you just started to stress just from.
We get kind of fucked up last session.
Yeah. I see now. Well, let's see if we can't find something to access to see if there's any more hatches, right?
Or a thing to resolve the stress.
Yeah, I mean, but like, there's nothing. This is a giant. Are we understanding this as like anything, or is this just a big term, like a big something or other? Like that's not like a well-known item in a ship, right? Like the core, or like the engineering.
I mean, yeah, it is. It is in fact the engine.
Oh sheesh.
It's the
Dang.
what do you call it? The
Like warp drive.
Not the warp drive. The other one. What's it called when it's like under impulse power? Is that what it's called?
Oh, it's like an anti-grav kind of John.
Yeah, it's closer to a conventional propulsion system versus the warp drive, which it does warp space shit.
Okay, man. Well, guys, I'm getting a little nervous here. I mean, that was one of our tickets out of here. I don't know if that just punches all of them there for us. You want to head? I mean, you want to head on over to make? We gotta get out of here, man. I'm freaking out.
Looking, I'm just like,
yeah.
It's fucking.
Okay, man. So I'm saying,
cool soldiers.
Let's peer on over into here. Let's get into another room. I don't know if this is locked or something.
Can you?
What? Go ahead.
Is there a way for me to access this door, or is it just locked? I kick it, and I jingle the door handle.
That worked before.
Every problem a nail.
I spit on my hands and rub them together.
It's like the previous doors. It's not locked, but it is a powered door, so it'll require pulling open.
We got that pipe, man. Get in here, muscles.
Spitting on my
hands. Use that.
Yeah, maybe you can get some advantage by using the pipe.
Okay, give me a pipe. Please.
You go grab it from the other side and kick it.
Just grab it. It's okay. Put it in your inventory. You got big pipe.
Okay, big pipe.
And then roll. I guess roll a strength with advantage. Why not?
Oh, I didn't roll with advantage. Doesn't count.
Yeah, just roll it again. All right. Well, your first one hit it.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. You are able to pull this guy open. Can I make it so that you guys can move through this door without having to delete it? Regular? No. Wall? Alright, I'm gonna just delete it. There you go.
Oh.
Ooh, it's green.
Indeed, there's some greenishness in there. You guys don't really have anything on your persons, do you?
My character sheet says grenade SMG.
I'm gonna.
I don't know if I grabbed.
I know that when you guys went into the cryopods, there is specifically mentioned no room for anything besides one person in them.
So you don't think that Private Dancer didn't sleep with a pistol under his pillow?
I
A Colt 1911.
I don't doubt that, but I do think the people that stuffed him in the cryopod would not have included his bedding or his concealed pistol.
Okay, cool. He's gonna be pissed about that.
And for what it's worth, I don't think you can shoot radiation, like with a gun, you know.
I mean,
I'm backing out of the room.
have you tried?
No.
What if
All
it all
I'm-
depends
all my
on what
notes-
the bullets are, honestly.
Fair. Just super tiny bullets.
Yeah, or like some bullet. Anyway, let's just proceed.
All my character sheet says that I have a patch that says I'm allergic to bullshit,
Nice.
and a trinket that says I have a pamphlet, Zen and the Art of Cargo Arrangement.
Nice.
All right.
Yep. I have a pinup of a succubus.
Yeah, I don't think. What do we got? Sun baton, woo,
Sick.
and a scalpel.
Whoa.
See, the weapons seem
Nice.
reasonable then.
Wait, oh, I also have. Is this equipment list all up to date? Is this right?
I don't.
So I got like
I
a
don't think
cybernetic.
so.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say.
think this is like our
no,
locker
no.
contents. This
I was
is
gonna
like
say, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
our lockers.
Yeah, because I was about to say,
Yeah,
like,
that's-
if I have a hazard suit, that's pretty.
The stuff you left behind.
How about it? Okay. Well, this looks closed off to us. I mean, there's again. Oh, right. There's no power. We have to find the power. We gotta get this baby purring again, or we're not. We're done. We're cooked. We're microwaved if we go in there. We can't do that. We gotta get out of here, man, before it's game over.
What other
Yeah.
choices do we have?
Oh, you go in there, hold your breath, and run real fast.
I mean,
What's your name there, fella?
Peeking in through the door, you are able to see that the console on the piece of machinery on the other end of the room is unlike the others in that it is lit up.
oh man,
Man, I'm going for it.
we need to find a
we're
suit.
so-
Or we need to go for it. Draw straws.
Well, you think? Well, no, you don't know sheesh about computers, do you, fella?
I'm calling a meeting.
Okay,
I volunteer as tribute.
you got this.
I think so.
Holy shit,
But
he's
like,
doing it.
I mean, I think that part of my character last time was that I was pretending not to let them. I'm not. They don't know I'm an android.
Oh.
Yeah, get in there, tribute bot.
Wow. He's got
So
Get 'em, old
I walk
man.
in to the radiation room, assuming that the radiation does not affect androids like it does
Yeah,
meat
dude.
bags.
robot cancer, dude.
Probably does. Give me a body save.
Okay.
Let's go.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Just do a regular for now. I might hit you with disadvantage depending on how long you stick
Well-
around in here.
Whoops-a-doodle.
Welp. Let's see.
got robot cancer. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry.
You got a robot yawn, man.
I do. I got robot yawn. That's so rude. I'm sorry. It caught me.
All
mid-sentence.
right. You're gonna take 3 damage for running across this room, but it's like a sort of it's like a sunburn kind of damage, you know? That's the closest thing that you can think that it feels like.
First degree
Health.
burn.
Health goes to down 3.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah,
You
as
give
you
that,
run
like,
across this
couple
little
years-
this
Couple
sort.
dozen years.
Sorry, go ahead.
Never mind, go ahead.
So as you enter this room, you see that the entrance is like across this gangway over another like sunken area, sort of like where you guys started in the cargo bay. And down there you can see the source of the green glow. It is, in fact, canisters of jump drive fuel that have been upsot and sprung leaks in various places.
Not great.
It seems there's there you see these little triangle guys. Those are like robot. Calling it a robot Roomba is redundant. But they're like little fuel Roombas that seem to have malfunctioned or run out of batteries, or basically just, for whatever reason, stopped supplying fuel to the jump drive, and caused it to leak out all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's the terminal over on the other side.
I don't think
where
that's
is he?
honestly a problem.
Little north where you are.
Okay. I'm having a little bit of problem if I can't pop out my character sheet as like a separate window. Okay. So I'm now at the terminal. Fuck.
Yep.
I log into the terminal and try to turn these Roombas back on.
All right. Give me some type of roll for it.
I'm gonna roll engineering.
All right, let's have it.
Keep rolling, Paul. God damn it.
So you are unable to maybe find the commands and try to like boot them back on, but it seems that they've like run out of their internal battery, like you know how like an old computer will get to the point where it just won't hold a charge at all anymore. Sort of like that. Like you could put them onto the charging dock and it would not accept any power. The other thing you notice is the extremely long list of previous coordinates on the jump drive, and as you recall, your trip to Zalmoxis was only supposed to last, I think it was like 3, maybe 6 months, which would have entailed only like, I don't know, 1, maybe 2 jump drives or jumps. Excuse me. Whereas this log shows dozens and dozens and dozens of jumps, and the last like, I don't know, 40-ish pages are all coordinates that you have, that as far as you're concerned don't exist. Like these are coordinates so far off of any chart that you've seen in your admittedly limited experience with spaceflight. Still, it's like if you saw a world map and someone had just drawn like another like globe next to it and was like, this too.
And you're like, fundamentally no.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't really think that has anything to do with the stuff that I know.
Never heard of that one before.
But there it is on the log, and you're gonna take 1 more damage for being in this radioactive ass room.
Okay. While I'm at the computer that's working, I just want a like outside of looking at the log of the jumps. Like, is there a
quick game of Minesweeper?
Is solitaire work on this thing?
He's like, this is what humans do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just like does it instantly.
Let me prove I can use a mouse by playing solitaire.
Perfect opportunity to maintain my disguise. Play solitaire in the radiation room.
Hold on, I'm only at Candy Crush level 527. I'll be out in a minute, guys.
Need to buy some premium currency.
Can I get like a health check of the rest of this ship?
Sure, like a systems diagnostic.
Yeah, well, like
yeah.
just like like a general, like a. I want to know what's happening on the rest of the ship in like what systems are functioning, where we have lights, where we have radiation. Just like
Give me an intellect check, would you?
Ooh.
okay. Let me see if I'm smart enough to understand what I'm looking at. I am
All
smart.
right. With that, you are you know that this piece of equipment isn't that piece of equipment. Those types of system readouts and stuff like that would be more likely accessed by the bridge. That's usually where that monitoring type equipment is. This is just
the jump
this
drive.
is like it's pretty pretty localized and pretty specialized.
Okay.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain's log. We be fucked. I'm dying of radiation.
Starts.
I'm
Yep.
helping on the inside. Help
That's
me.
gonna be one more damage.
Okay.
I'm
so,
in danger.
can I just?
It's a robot tumor.
I don't want to say I want to combine two actions, but can I look around as I'm fleeing for like some type of radiation suit or any type of radiation medicine or anything?
That again isn't the type of stuff that would be stored in this area. Like this area with the Roombas is, while the ship is in operation, not necessarily meant to be accessed by not robots, not even androids, you know what I mean?
OSHA
Like
would not approve,
it's meant to be
but like,
right, it's meant to be contained and automated.
Okay. So do I lose 3 more health points on my run back out the door?
I am gonna roll one more time on it. That is, you called it. 3 more.
Hey.
Way to go.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm doing. I gone.
Yeah. Heading on out of there. Cool. What do you tell your newfound companions?
I tell them everything I learned. The ship has jumped many times. I have no idea where we are. There is a radiation leak. The Roombas are no longer powered, and I have no additional information. But I say that in like the most human way that I possibly can.
I believe him.
Different from how he said it. Sure. Well, how does this report of events make you guys feel?
I also add the air is spicy inside.
I walk up to him and look him up and down, like real suspicious, and I'm just like, "You tough son of a bitch! You're definitely a Marine."
Yeah,
We
man.
killed for more men like you in the Corps.
Literally inside the core.
Amazing.
Well, glad to see you're okay, man. That's good. And man, well, yeah, I'm a little freaked out still. But we're gonna get out of here,
I also silently wonder if I'm actively like irradiating them just from that exposure.
Sure. Tommy, you want to give me a sanity check? It
Sure.
seems like you were rationalizing with logic.
Little sanity check. Is that this guy right here?
Sam.
I think I did it right.
Yeah, you did.
There you go.
Wow,
Nice.
what a win.
Super sane.
Woo! Thinking of an ice cold beer, and I was like, "Oh, chill out, buddy. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna have another one of them one day. Just not today." So we just got to restructure. We just got to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need to go back in there, right? I mean, we're good over there.
Nothing of value seemed to be in there.
Okay. And definitely no escape pods, so that's something. Blind and blue light.
I will mention that jump drive fuel is incredibly valuable. Each of those canisters is probably I don't know, several 100,000 credits.
Damn.
Okay, partner. I just had another idea too. Got my the wheels turning, and okay, we got something pretty good here. We just got to figure it out, slow things down. So maybe do we need to go to another room? There's nothing in these rooms left to offer us. We should probably kind of double back a little bit, right?
Can't we go south from here, or we?
No, this is the southernmost point of the map.
Okay. So, and then we did, yeah. So we're missing power. That one had it.
Oh, I thought of another thing. Everyone make me some body saves, will you?
Body.
Body. Oxygen free.
Whoop.
Nice.
Not good for. Wait.
Ruh-roh.
Did Hank go? Oh yeah, still failed.
I win.
Nice.
Good
All right, so
3.
you all notice it, but Hank and Private Dancer in particular, even though you guys were, maybe it was just the stress of watching Hugh run across a obviously radioactive room into, who knows what's going on in there. But it is markedly hotter in here than it was when you guys got out of your cryopods, and it was also pretty warm then as well. But at this point, you're sweating, the sweat is getting in your eyes.
Oh no!
Man,
it's getting uncomfortable.
My shirt is soaked through.
I think we're
get back in the pod.
Things
the pod that stopped working due to overheating.
Yeah,
things were better in the pod. I admit.
I was getting back in the pod and going into bed. Fuck this.
This never happened under the pod administration.
Yeah. Thanks, Space Obama.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I look at them and you seem to be perspiring quite a bit.
Yeah, I noticed you're not.
Yeah, you're real cool under pressure, man.
Maybe the radiation cooked my sweat glands.
Well, man, whatever it is, you look cool as cucumber.
Tough as hell this one is.
Let's keep exploring the spaceship.
Okay, buddy. You lead the way, but we gotta get out. We gotta redirect some power. And I know a thing or two. I can do some things with the keyboard, but not in here.
All right. Are we free to kind of just move around?
Yeah, I guess
yeah, of course.
So if we
you guys not move? Can you move through the door?
Oh, we can. No, cannot move through the door.
No.
Cannot move through. But
the door. I meant more of I don't remember if we had I can move X amount of spaces per turn or something.
There is the speed stat, but I think it's more fun just doing it
We're also not in a turn order type stitch right now.
Yeah, we're not in combat or anything. Not doing tactical. I guess I just have to delete this door. That's fine.
Okay, so I'm back in my hair. So, I imagine we did a pretty good job searching these areas last time, but
you did. You did check them out. But there's
There's another door.
There's a problem.
We gotta be smart.
Yeah, this
is this a room we've been to? Was this a bright blue room?
I think
Yeah,
that
that's
was
Bright
Bright
Blue
Blue
Room to the
Room.
north
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I think I remember that room. Okay, and then if we go over
Trying to slide
here,
the
I
door
think-
over.
I think the wire that I'm on now is like this is
what
one I
is
was
that
saying was the
room?
live wire.
do we? I thought I remember being in this room as well, actually. But if I see these kind of, hey, man, you want to Hugh? Yeah, Hugh. What's going on in there, man?
There
I
was
think
a cracked like cloning tube or something in here.
Oh yeah.
you see any power cords or nothing?
There are. This is where it's like there were power cords. This like the power cord is severed here. I think that was part of the story. Was like
Oh shit!
this thing clearly had been
Tampered.
Ivan. Yeah, am I making things up, Ivan?
No, you're dead on. This
Yeah,
is
'cause-
this was the I believe this is the, let me double check, recycling center, I think is what this kind of is. It's the life support systems. It's where like
Oh,
waste
right.
and gases and liquids are refined. There's like heavy fan whirring, like it's clear that this equipment is on like pretty close to its last leg, and it's also pretty clear that it's working a lot harder than it is accustomed to due to the excess heat.
Can we try to maybe get those two lines reconnected? I mean, is there? If I like even,
Have we tried the door that's up here?
I think that's another blue light room.
Is it?
Yeah, both of those doors lead to the north.
Yeah, man. And I think
To
we're on
that same hallway. I am not sure if it came up last time, so I'm going to mention it because I should have if I didn't last time. In the hallway, there is like a control for a window shutter. It's just a matter of getting to it while having your eyeballs flooded with bright blue light.
Which hallway?
Which hallway? Yeah.
To the north.
Okay, man.
Like
So
the one
yeah,
that
yeah, I kind
here?
of remember this now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. What if I walk backwards and is it still in Belgium? I mean, I guess I'll have to shut. Even if I shut my eyes, does it? It goes right through.
I'll certainly encourage you to give that a shot. I love a novel approach to problem solving.
Is there
Yeah,
any PPE around?
All right.
I'm gonna wrap my shirt around my head, take my shirt off, wrap it
You
around
can
my
for sure
head.
go look for some.
Mhm.
Yeah, do it.
And I'd say like that looks like it would burn my optical sensors. I mean eyes. I cannot.
Oh, okay, man. Well, that's a good point. Why don't we? What do we got? Is any of this stuff light enough or detachable? What about? Is this like a trunk or is this a huge piece of metal? Right? Ooh, is that
Yeah,
too?
we're in here.
Yeah, is there like a trash can you can put over your head?
Could I use
So
any
that square thing is like it would be like a floating, like a cargo lift, like a forklift type of thing.
Yeah, but we got no crab.
The containers those types of containers are usually like dry goods, or construction material in some cases.
Is there like a lid? Does it depart or does it detach rather?
It's meant to be like opened by like a silo
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
type equipment thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like with the double helix and all the crazy stuff on the inside. Whatever the weapon is.
But give me an intellect check.
Okay. All right. Intellect, buddy. Face smart.
Can we all?
Hank, you
Can
almost
we
got it.
all roll on that one too? We're all looking
sure.
for something.
Yeah, everyone who's looking for stuff, go for it.
Well, I think you're very much smarter than me. My
To
robot
be
eyes.
fair, it is dark in here.
We all were in them high. Okay, well. Okay, so going over these rooms real quick. I don't think we. So we didn't interact with anything. We gotta get in there, man. It's too hot, man. I'm afraid what's going to happen if we don't, get some power or get these window shutters. I don't know. But it doesn't seem like there's anything I can pick up. So if I were to stand in the door with my eyes shut, and I even like start to turn in the room, like my eyelids don't even give me the protection I would need.
Yeah, I mean,
feel that blinding sensation again. As
it's like damaging bright for sure.
All right. So Hank's gonna get out of there.
And like the heat differential, like it's hot in the rest of the places that you've been, but it's like real hot in there.
Okay, and then this doesn't. There's dang, Hank don't like this, boys, man. Well, what if we all did? Oh man, we are in trouble.
Not great.
For what it's worth, I still really like the shirt around the head backing up into the room move.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna do it regardless, but because the only other thing I could see is maybe this piece of sheet metal. But if we can't find anything, Hank's getting a little.
I'm into that too.
Do it.
All right,
I like just standing behind a thing. Sure, why not?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do my little Captain America blast shield, trying to kind of inch in there, piece by piece, and just say, "Wish me luck, boys." And if I fall over, send Hugh in.
Okay.
Give me a body save and a fear save as you begin your attempt here.
Okay.
Test your nerve, Hank.
All right, doing good for body. Terrified.
Oh, he's spooked.
Right.
So you pick up your hunk of sheet metal and you take a deep breath and steel yourself and hold it up in front of you and begin to walk into the room, which even with your eyes shaded by the steel is incredibly bright. And in fact, it's the scorching heat reflecting off of the metal that you're holding onto the tips of your fingers on the other side, just like shakes you. You imagine that sensation spreading to the rest of your body, and you realize that you're like your sweat has turned cold, and you're like you just have to back out. You're like, I can't do this.
Yeah. Boys, I don't have the wherewithal and the finger strength to get through that. And that makes me real sad because I think we're going to die here, partners, and I'm getting a little worried.
All right, I'm going to get mad and try it myself.
Yeah, bless your heart, partner.
Can I like join like as a push or something? Just like as I'm standing behind you and
walk
my
behind
eyes
me and
closed.
cover my eyes.
Cover my eyes.
You guys cover each other's eyes and just walk in there.
All right, I'm going in.
I'll let you shove him into the room. But
okay, I will shove him into the room.
This may not be a two heads better than one situation. Who knows?
Okay.
All right, you want a body?
Unless you guys both want to get blinded again, that's fine too.
Nah, we got this.
How you get blinded.
I'm very worried about my optical sensors. I mean, my eyes.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, hit me with that body and that fear. Private.
Oh, whatever, as long as the fear passes. Back.
Oh.
Yeah, so you make it a little bit longer. You're gonna take 1 burning damage.
Yeah.
But once that happens, you realize why Hank lost his nerve, because this sucks and is a hard thing to force yourself to walk into.
Yeah, it seems like it. Is any of the broken glass amber? Or I don't know.
I feel like the light at this point is not really the issue. It's like the heat and energy coming.
Give me an intellect. They're private.
I'm private. That's 3 in a row.
He almost had an idea.
Yep. Those two brain cells almost collided.
I had an idea too, but it didn't work.
The small hadron collider of your noggin.
Yep.
Amazing. Well, so
burn to death and die.
What's Plan B look like?
Plan B. This was Plan B.
What's Plan C look like?
Look for a generator.
Yeah, we've in this search, we've seen every locker and hatch and because it's not that big, or there are still things. Have we been only doing rudimentary? Do our characters feel like we've only done rudimentary scans of these areas, or do we feel like we've hit every nook and cranny?
The intellect checks that I had you guys do before when you were in the the bigger cargo hold is what I was kind of considering searching that area. If you guys want to look for specific stuff in this area or any of the more south areas, I'll let you guys do more.
Yeah,
or any other anything else that you guys think you could explain as using.
No, I would like to. I would like to look for any kind of maintenance, or maybe if there's with all this metal and the work that has to be done, maybe there's a welding kit or a welding mask or anything. So I would want to look for anything like that, if there's any kind of service area or anything that looks like a utilitarian, closet or chest. That's where my character would be most looking towards, because this ship has to be maintained somehow, and there has to be tools to do it. So that's where Ghoul's at.
Sure.
Yeah, good.
Give me that. Give me another intellect for a more specific, more thorough search. I'll give it to you with advantage too.
Thank.
Oof. Thank. It's pretty barren down here. Again, this is the main, not the main. This is the cargo area more than anything, not so much maintenance area. While there almost certainly is a maintenance area on the ship, it is just not on this deck.
Right.
I believe I mentioned this before, but this feature of the map here is an elevator platform. Obviously without power. Yeah.
But is there any kind of access hatch or service hatch to a stairwell?
Yeah, can we
or
look
a
so
ladder?
it's like the elevator from the end of Metal Gear Solid. It's like a genie lift in the floor more than a get in, doors closed type of elevator. You know what I mean?
Right.
It goes up and there's a hatch up there, but it's you would have to have a very, very tall ladder to get to it.
What if we use the cybernetic digestive system of the robot? There has to be at least 8 feet of fake organs in there.
Yeah.
What robot are we talking about?
No. Sorry, friend. I was.
He looks nervously at the cut electrical cords on the floor.
So, boys, we are in a pickle.
So I was thinking, I got nothing else. I was like, should I try and reconnect those two? We said these ones in this room, this wire and this wire were live wires. Should we just try and reconnect those and see what happens?
Yeah, even if we tried to lay them next to, yeah, for sure.
I'm starting to wonder which one of you guys cut the wires.
Oh no!
I'm gonna pick up a piece of broken glass.
Okay.
That's all.
Just for funsies?
Just to be armed.
Just to get paranoid.
Okay.
So can I drag these two wires closer together and try to jury rig them to connect?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
All right, I'm rolling then for that,
Yep.
and
Fuck.
that does not work.
Yeah, unfortunately, these are two different like ratings. One is obviously coming from the life support system, which requires a great deal more power than an elevator lift platform. And again, it seems that the ship is on like like emergency standby sort of whatever that setting would be called.
Low power mode.
Low power mode. There you go.
We need some kind of emergency override. Oh no, we need
I know, like
power.
the only terminal. Did you do, Paul? Wait, how did you do? Did you bonk those searches, like the computer checks on that terminal? Were they good?
No, it just it passed. It was just that there was very limited options from what I was searching for.
Damn.
Did you try a system override?
I did not. I only tried.
I just like that's right now. That's the only way I can think that we can like potentially interact with any kind of systems, and like I feel like we've physically approached every room and like area that we could. Besides, like that's the only one that seemed the most.
I believe it.
Yeah,
We gotta take another one for the team.
No, I'll go. You know what? I'll even go with you, man. I'm like
What?
Because I mean, Hank just saw Hugh Man do it. He doesn't know he's a robot. I mean, despite the
I
fact
guess that is perfectly true. Although I'm
Yeah.
going there. It seems.
Yeah, I mean, I want to
No,
try.
that's me moving you. Sorry, I thought that was.
Just as he's leaving the room, where am I going?
He's been moving me around. I just didn't see him.
I don't even
watching
know.
my own adventures, yeah.
Amazing.
But
The
yeah,
chaos of allowing all players to move all tokens. So you guys are heading back to the jump drive to try specifically
Back to radiation poisoning.
yeah. I'm gonna have
Alright.
Hugh take me by the hand and lead the way.
That is cute.
All right.
Okay. Boy, oh boy. That's going to be 6 damage for Hugh and 1 damage for Hank.
Dang.
On this, first on this
MBD.
entry.
MBD.
All right, Hank.
MBD.
Hugh's like, hurts worse than before.
It was also a little bit of like, I don't remember saying I was gonna do this, but here I am.
Amazing. So yeah, you guys just beeline for the terminal. Give me some computer checks.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, buddy. This is my thing. Is computer hacking or computers first?
I'll take
maybe
either.
hacking?
Oh yeah, either or both. I'm gonna try using the
Damn it!
the OS and then use the command console or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's my hacking. If I can double dip, but yeah, I mean.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, hold on. What does it want me to use? Hey.
All right.
Let's fucking
So,
go.
tell me quickly what exactly you're attempting to ascertain here.
If like we can understand like if there's any status reports or messages like system-wide messages, and
Sure.
then like ultimately if we can like see how like if there's any way to access the power structure or like how power is allocated throughout
Activate the auto repair bot.
Sure.
The nanomachine.
With your-
Nanobot. Instantaneously.
Not quite that advanced, the Carpathia,
toothpaste.
but Not to say it's outside the realm of possibility. So, with your successful computer's role, you are able to ascertain that while this console does have, like, in a technical way, it has the ability to communicate with the other systems on the ship, it just doesn't have, like, the access for it necessarily. You would have to spend kind of a not inconsiderable amount of time essentially programming it to be able to make sense of those connections. And it becomes apparent to you that will not be an option, because speaking of system-wide alerts, one comes up on this terminal. It's a red blocky font compared to the thin, almost rounded text of the thin yellow text of the jump drive readouts, and it says, "Warning: emergency shutdown of all systems imminent," and a timer appears that says 30 minutes.
Oh, this seems good. 30 IRL minutes.
I was figuring that would be our cliffhanger. We can go 30 more though.
No, that's great. I honestly, you mean like here, like ended here? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that was my cliffhanger.
That's actually perfect for me, honestly, because I have to work early.
Fight the planet!
All right, well, yeah. So that's that.
Remember where I left that thing that one time?
Right, it's in that place,
It's in that place where I hit that thing.
Yeah.
What did
Crash
you say it was?
and burn.
Crash
Movie's so
override,
fucking good.
baby.
So good.
Out of all
Such
the
a good
things
movie.
I lost, I miss my mind the most. Ozzy Osbourne.
This isn't woodshop class.
Man.
Dude.
Brilliant. Every line a banger. Every
Yeah.
scene.
We basically
amazing.
just repeated the whole movie.
Yeah, that was the important parts anyway.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, with that exciting recital of lines from the 1993 movie Hackers, that is another episode of How to Kick Flip a Horse. Follow us on all the shit. Check out our friends, our music, and check out the YouTube and the Gram and all the shit. Does anyone else have anything they want to say?
No, man.
Just Hackers was 1995.
I would have guessed earlier. Or, well, I did. Damn.
Damn.
Smoke
Fucked
weed
up.
every day.